Morning football. It's time to announce the NFL Way to Play recipient. Now, this honor goes to a player who exemplified proper technique in Week 6. The winner receives a personal letter from the commissioner as well as a $2,500 donation in the player's name to a high school or youth program of his choice. The winner for this week, safety for the 49ers, Jaquiski Tartt.
Hey now.
Let's get to it. Let me show you how my guy got down, though. Here's the thing. There's a lot of beautiful plays we show a way to play. This might be one of the best. Here he is on the outside. Watch how he pays attention to the play and understands the scheme in front of him. So he obviously saw this on tape, and before Everett could get upfield and before the blocker could get to him, he gets to the ball carrier. Pay attention. Watch his helmet right in the thigh of the offensive player. Everett doesn't go down viciously. He almost lands on the grass ever so gently. And Jaquiski, he doesn't even fall down. Check it out again. Pay attention to where his helmet is and where his shoulder is. So for all you kids that are at home in high school and college, you don't have to stick your nose in everything. You can keep your face out of it, put your shoulder into it. You get up, you play another day, and the person that you hit gets up and he plays another day. That's how you do it. That is the Way to Play recipient for Week 6, Jaquiski. I'm going to call him Ja. And I know it's early on the West Coast, so could somebody please get Ja on the phone? Congrats to Jaquiski Tartt, man. The award is $2,500 donation.
Nice.
It will be made to his high school or youth program. And, of course, the commission's going to holler at him, too. We all love it hearing from the commish. But right now, since we're talking about a team in the Bay, we might as well go to the West Coast.
What's he got?
My guy, Will Silva, is sitting in L.A. What's up, Will? How you doing, baby?
Hey,
You got him?
Ja, what's up, man? Yeah, how are you?
Yeah. Please, get Ja on the phone.
Yeah, no, I got him right here. You want to talk to him, Nate?
Okay. Nah, just tell him I'll holler at him later. He got some money coming his way from the commission.
I got to go. I'll call back. All right, let's get to the news here. Well, there is still no definitive word on whether quarterback Mitchell Trubisky will play Sunday against the Saints. There's only hope, and as the Shawshank Redemption taught us, hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things, and no good thing ever dies. And that was just a cheap excuse to use this quote. Either way, head coach Matt Nagy says the team is cautiously optimistic about Trubisky starting. The QB says he feels close to 100% and wants to show everyone he's good to go in practice this week from his left shoulder injury. Chase Daniel replacing him in Week 4. Now, another signal caller seems ready to play. Mason Rudolph is out of concussion protocol and seems poised to regain his starting spot after the Week 7 bye. Head coach Mike Tomlin saying he appreciates the efforts of Devlin Hodges, but Rudolph is the starter. Now, the officiating remains a hot topic around the league, especially following what transpired between the Lions and Packers on Monday night, where Trey Flowers was flagged twice. Despite some of the calls over the last few weeks we've seen, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell believes Senior VP of Officiating Al Riveron will be diligent in fixing existing problems.
Well, officiating is always a focus for us, and I joke, but I'm not joking. I think I'm close to 40 years, and I think there's always a 2 or 3 week period where there's an intense focus on it. But listen, you never want to see a game where people are talking about officials afterwards. It was a great football game, played by 2 great teams that are really, I think, surprising a lot of people about the quality of the way they're playing. And it's tough. It's tough to be in that situation. So we have to continue to do everything to improve officiating.
We carry that press conference live here on NFL Network. And again, Kay, guys, we send it back to you. You certainly showed the disappointment that people were talking more about the officiating and not the game on Monday night.
They're going to try to keep improving it, sounds like. Thank you so much, Will Silva. Thoughts on what the commissioner had to say?
He said, 40 years of working in the league, and it's always like every time it comes up. But I look at Rod Wood, who's the president of the Lions. You're there on site. You got Goodell there. You got Troy Vincent there. What was it? And his quote was, "We had a productive conversation." So the Lions weren't burning the ground down. I think the Saints handled it a little differently. It was a bigger stakes game and maybe a different way to go about it. But the Lions took the high road as an organization. And I guess the fans are kind of left here just saying, the commissioner says it happens all the time. Okay, I guess we lost.
I hope he's right. The idea that it's 2 to 3 weeks a season, then it seems to wane. The difference is we're in the upside down now, and we got the pass interference reviews. We've never had that for the 40 years. I will say this. I think what goes a long way is a little bit of concession to the fans, meaning our bad. I thought Troy Vincent came out and said, look, that call was wrong. I think
Right.
it goes a long way, because when you're constantly like, no, we got it right, you lose the fans that way. So I thought that was a big step forward, and I hope he's right, because there's nothing we like less as a show than starting the show talking about officiating. We hate it.
And when he said that, that resonated with me as a fan and somebody who has to talk about the NFL. But like, nobody wants to talk about that in the morning. We are bummed out having to do it. So I trust that the improvements
Tomorrow morning, let's not do it.
Player safety at the forefront.
Yeah, even though apologies, it's like a slap in the face to a fan who's invested and you feel like you should have won the game. But I think the Detroit Lions fans, just like some other teams out there that have been through some rough times, we just want you to look us in the eyes and say, our fault. Our bad. We made a mistake. Because, like I said, I've been on the field when it happened to us in Detroit. And as a fan still of that squad, I hate seeing them being on the losing end of mistakes.
Did the hundreds of voters make a mistake in voting the 100 greatest? A lot of people had a hand in this. It's the NFL Network original series, NFL 100 Greatest, where we reveal the greatest characters in all of NFL history. No surprises here. Our very own Shutdown Corner made the list.
What time is it? Showtime, prime time.
Prime time. Obviously prime time.
That's prime.
Of course, prime time.
Prime time, Deion Sanders.
The show has just begun.
Got my jersey on.
He brought just a different type of culture. Anybody that the opposite team decided that we can't throw the ball, that's prime time.
Prime time does it again.
To carry a nickname into the professional levels as well as college and not only live up to it, but to exceed it? Wow, I'm gonna have a look away so you can understand the moment.
What do you think, Kyle?
That's the GOAT. That's the GOAT.
You named your car after him in high school.
My high school car was named Prime 21 because I was that obsessed with him. That guy was doing all that, and then he went over and he hit 500 in the World Series for the Atlanta Braves. Can you believe that?
How about
what?
It's not Jermaine Dupri or 2 Chainz saying, hey, no, it's Deion himself saying to have a nickname in college. I'm gonna let you just think about that.
This dude was really special. He's talking about himself in the fourth person.
Is he number one? Like, who's number one if he's not number one?
I think it's Broadway Joe.
Whoa.
I don't know. I have no idea, but I think iconic going back 50 years. That's my guess. That's who's gonna beat him.
Yeah, I don't know. The countdown continues. You'll have to tune in Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern only on NFL Network. You mentioned this during the break. Ravens, Seahawks, Earl Thomas.
Oh, revenge.
Saying some things. Might have a little extra something on the line.
Something to this game. I can't really put my finger on it. Maybe Earl can.
Earl on the pinky finger? Or a thumb?
A different one.
Okay.
How defenses slow down the MVP? Nate's going to break down a little tape for you before Thursday Night Football, Chiefs Broncos. Man coverage, big factor?
Yeah, a little man coverage. Goes